What is going on, viewers and listeners of the Deep and Raw podcast? Welcome back to episode 3. Well, not welcome back to episode 3 because this is a brand new episode, and I'm a dumbass, and I have way too much energy right now, and we're starting off the podcast with a banger, with a flamer, dude. Not as flamer as in homosexual and or gay, because that is a slang term for gay. But I mean, flames, just straight flames. Okay, starting off the podcast, great. Literally being so disrespectful to the gay community. Anyway, I'm just going on the record here saying I love gay people. And if you're not gay, I still love you too. Great way to start the podcast. Cool. If you're watching live on Twitch, welcome. If you're not here yet, also not welcome because you're not here. I'm already running out of breath. My testosterone levels are way too high, and I have no reason why. Just kidding. So many reasons why. And we'll probably talk about them right now. But hey, welcome back. Thank you for listening. If you're wondering why episode 2 is not on iTunes yet, it's taking way too long to be reviewed. So I'm very annoyed. Trying to get that. There's really nothing I can do, but it's working its way up onto iTunes. So I guess I'll just have to upload them earlier. Probably have to upload them right away. Also, today is July 9th. It is a Monday. It is not a Sunday. I am late one day on the recording of the podcast, and I apologize. Yesterday, I just felt like I had nothing going on, so literally chose not to record. Is that lazy of me as a podcaster? 100%. Also, is the term called podcaster? No, it's called host. Get it right, dumbass. So, yeah. I'm here now, though. It's Monday, July 9th, 2018. And, yeah, no, we're here, dude. I have, for some reason, in the span of a day, I feel like I have lots more to talk about. So we're going to freaking get into it. I have, like I said, testosterone levels are at a maximum. I just feel so much more alpha than I have ever felt in my whole entire life. Literally, I've been the most beta for literally centuries, even though I've been alive for 22 years. I feel like I've been alive for centuries. And I've been beta for all those centuries. And today, alpha. So that's what's going on. Let's just do a little recap of what's happened in the past week. It's post 4th of July week. What's 4th of July, you may ask, if you're not American? It's the celebration of our independence. Are we independent as a nation? Absolutely not, because we depend so much on other countries. If you look on all of our clothing, it's made in other countries and not America. Oh, LOL. So that's a summary of 4th of July. What's 4th of July, you may ask? Like I said, celebration of our independence. Also, we just drink and fuck a lot. So that's 4th of July. We wear the red, white, and blue. And that's 4th of July. What did I do on 4th of July? I worked. I had a busy week. If you are tuning in for the first time, I work for a beer distributing company. So how was my week? It was busy. I had to deliver a lot of beer. I don't actually do that for my job, but I had emergency calls to where I had to deliver beer, and man, was it busy. A lot of stores, a lot of bars just needing a lot of emergency beer. So they were like, yo, I know this isn't your job, but you got to do this. So while we were out in the middle of the road, they were like, yo, stop what you're doing. Come back to the warehouse. Come get this beer, and let's get the frick out of here, dude. So we had to do some crazy shit where like we would go back to the warehouse and pick up a brand new van. Like they were like, okay, park your van here, pick up this van that you probably shouldn't be driving, and then go drive it to this location and drop all this beer, which was like close to like 1 to 200 cases. And like as a solo person, that's really not a lot, but like in the heat that we were in, a little tiring. So that was me like 4th of July, which was on a Wednesday, by the way, last week. Also, and then on Friday, it was a little busy as well going into the weekend because it was super nice, the weather. So I did pretty much the same thing on the Friday, after 4th of July, but then the weekend was nice. Went to a brewery with my family, well, more so my cousin and his girlfriend. Played that third wheel roll, real nice. Try and say that fast, by the way. I can't even do it slow. Third wheel roll real nice. Do that fast. If I could like speed that up in the podcast, that would be amazing. But I can't, so I'm gonna try that. Ready? Third wheel roll real fast. Did it. I'm the best. So, but do that like 5 times in a row. So, so that was the weekend. I did some other shit. Yesterday, I laid outside in my backyard after I walked with my dogs, who are literally polar opposites. One is a super ball of energy because she's a pit bull, and the other is a super ball of chill because he is a lab and he does jack shit but lick his own dick. So that's pretty cool. Dude, I am so out of breath from spitting so fucking hard right now. Not actually spitting, but I just mean like talking really fast. I moved, if you're watching the video podcast right now, I moved my arm to where it's closer and to where the mic is more so in front of me and I can sit in a more comfortable position. So if you're watching, you can see more of the arm. If it's distracting, you can suck me. If it's not distracting, you can still suck me, but we'll suck each other back. So, yeah. So that was like 4th of July and like 4th of July weekend. Now we're at the start of the week. And boy, like I said, yesterday I was just chilling, but today, man, today I am rolling. Today I'm rolling. Now, I'm not a fan of a lot of the terminology that goes on today. Not a fan of a lot of the terminology that goes on today because people just like say stupid ass shit. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh my god, bae. Oh my god, like goals. Oh my god, like, or like when people go on social media and like they'll like post a picture and they're like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm crying. Okay, if you were dead, you wouldn't post the shit that you just posted, and if you were crying, you probably have a broken phone because the tears would go into your phone and it would get water damaged. So, nope, you're not doing either of the two. Don't lie to us, the people. We, the people, don't want to see your lies on social media. So don't fill my screen with your bullshit lies of, oh my god, I'm dead, and oh my god, I'm crying. So, but that's an example. The one that really gets to me is the shit, because I literally forgot it because I gave you 2 examples and I forgot the actual one. So we're gonna literally skip what I was just about to say because I'm actually angry, and then I'll come back to it when I remember. So, wow, how angry am I that I literally just forgot that? If you're watching the video podcast, I'm staring at you right in your soul, so I can try to remember. Fucking, oh my god, I'm on such a rant right now, dude. Oh, okay, I remembered. See, there we go. Dude, okay, fun fact real quick before I get into it. Fun fact about my health. I've had multiple seizures in the past, so I swear to God I have some type of like weird ass brain damage to where I have like this short-term memory loss. So I can go on these rants and then I'll just sporadically forget some shit. So hey, fun fact about your host, me. There you go. Anyway, so going back to these sayings, so people go like, "Oh my god, I'm sad." Okay. If you're not actually dead, jump off a bridge with no bungee cord. Now that's very harsh. Don't do that. But don't say that. So the saying that kind of gets on my nerves, but is actually kind of, I don't want to say cool because it's not really cool, but it's like, yeah, I'm feeling that way. It's shoot your shot, or I'm shooting my shot. Okay. Now, when someone says this, I think it actually depends on who says it. It's more so like if someone says it and you look at that person and you say to yourself, no, you're not. No, you're fucking not. If you see someone that says that and then you say that, then fucking, and I laugh at them, but I'm just like, no, you're not. You're fucking not. You're a 7'1" center in the NBA shooting from half court bricking off the side of the shot clock. No, you're not. You're not shooting your shot because you can't shoot. But the one that bothers me is actually there's one that's similar. It's shooters shoot. Like, no shit. But like when people say, like if I were to say like I'm shooting my shot, that one just that like my testosterone fucking. I don't know. I'm not that type of guy though. But like when I say that, and I don't say that often until when I just like just hearing me say it, and just I turn into that guy. Now I'm not a douchebag, but when that happens, something comes. It's like when the full moon comes out, and like when a full moon comes out, and then like the a dude turns into a wolf. That's kind of what happens when I say shooting my shot. Now, very douchebag, but it happens, and you're gonna get over it. Now, if you're watching and you're like, "Wow, this guy's a fucking douchebag," so what? Guess what? You can either stop watching the live feed, or if you're listening post live, you can leave. And guess what? I won't care either way because you're sucking me every day of the week. But the reason that I'm shooting my fucking shot because I'm a fucking baller. If you remember from, I think it was last episode, we spoke of the mysterious woman that we were I guess approaching or pursuing, and things are the stars are aligning, dude. Like this, the stars are like this. If you're watching the video podcast, the stars are so far apart, and they're like this, dude. They're fucking like this, lined up in the crosshairs. And I said this earlier to a couple of my buddies. I'm like, dude, I'm playing volleyball like 3v1. Today was the day where I got the bump and set, and in 2 days, I'm fucking slapping that shit over the net. I'm striking. Okay, dude? I'm fucking striking. Okay, so I am just high T. If you don't know high T, it's just high testosterone right now, dude. Like right now, if you're watching a video podcast, I'm near naked. I'm close to fully naked. And you can only see the upper part of my body, so I'm just wearing a no-sleeve t-shirt. But down below, where you can't see, I'm almost naked. Now, that's an alpha move. Now, I don't like calling myself alpha, but like when push comes to shove, alpha is shit. What drink do you have next to you, Jake? Oh, you asked. How interesting. Chocolate almond milk, because alpha. So, and if you don't like it, then guess what you're doing? Sucking me. You're straight up sucking. Straight up sucking. If you have anything else to say, you're banned. High T only viewers. There's some comments going on in the live chat. They're kind of disagreeing, and they're yelling, and they're being banned as we speak. Now they're not actually being banned. They're friendly, but if you have anything that's not what I say, if you disagree with anything I say, immediately not a part of the the gathering and the group and the community. Okay, now these past two podcasts were so chill, but today for some reason Mondays are the worst. By the way, what now if there's anyone listening that wants to answer, or I'll even ask the live chat right now. Do you start your days now? And this could go for those who may answer on YouTube as well, or if you want to answer on Twitter, fucking just tag me. Also, hashtag deep and raw pod. Hit me up on that shit. I haven't gotten any freaking Twitter questions, so I might just stop asking because no progress. But do you consider the start of the week on a Sunday or the start of the week on a Monday? Start of the week on a Sunday, start of the week on a Monday. Answer that shit. Answer that shit. So, but yeah. I don't know why. Sunday, like, I think Sunday's even though they officially say, oh, Sunday's the start of the day, some people get paid, like the pay periods at the start of a Monday, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, pay periods at the start of a Sunday. Even though, like, people are, like, not working on a Sunday, but, like, I don't know. If you're off on a Sunday and then you start work on a Monday, dude, your week starts on a Monday, okay? Now, I know some people have like, weird jobs and, they work in restaurants and they can or work, like at the end of the week, they can go in on like Wednesdays and then work till Sundays and they're off like Monday, Tuesday, or like, they start on a Thursday and, go to Sunday, whatever. But definitely, I definitely think that Monday starts the week, especially if you're working 9 to 5s, like Monday through Friday, dude. Sunday is a weekend and you're not starting on Sunday. Guess what you're doing? You're chilling, you're sleeping, and you're fapping. You're squirting. Definitely squirting on Sunday. Last minute squirts on a Sunday, dude. Definitely. So you're 100% chilling on a Sunday. You're not working unless you're working some stupid ass job. Even though some of those stupid ass jobs can still reel in the dollar bills. So yeah, we're getting some work defines the week. Yeah, work. I think work would define the week. Work defines the week. If you think otherwise, you know the deal. You plus suck equals me. You're sucking me. So yeah. How did my? I guess let's see. Start with the recap. I mean, I already gave you the gist of why I'm high tea, but I guess I could start with today. I guess I guess I'll try and give you guys recaps of how recaps of how weeks go, because we're doing these week by week, but we're doing an unorthodox podcast, so I'll give you a little recap of the day. Dude, I had a light day today. Had a little bit of a light day, dude. Nice. Light day. Went to Home Depot. Okay. Here's my theory on men. And I had a conversation with one of my exes about this. Well, not really an ex, but like one of my side tings. Like the side ting. She was a side ting, yeah. The side ting, yeah. So she was talking about how she took her dad to like this car show. She took her dad to a car show, and the dad loved cars for some reason. Loved all these like model cars, all these fast vroom vroom, leave you in the dust cars. You know what I mean? Dumb, but yep, dumb, but yeah. So she took her dad to these the stupid like car show shit, and on her Snapchat and shit, and on her Instagram stories or whatever, she was posting pictures like hearts next to these cars and bay and goals, and I'm probably exaggerating. Hope she's not listening. I don't give a fuck if she's listening. I'm not interested anymore. I broke her heart. She broke my heart. We're breaking each other's hearts. We probably still love each other, but I'm over it. I'm moving on because new girl in the picture. I hope you're watching. Not really, because I'm not spiteful and I'm not vengeful. Anyway, I'm over it. Talking about relationships on podcast. Not doing it though. Anyway, so so she takes her dad to this shit, and she's fucking posting shit about it too. And then we went out when she came home, because I was like, hey, I think you're single, so like let's try and make this work one last time. So we went out to get drinks, and she was telling me about all the cars and shit, and I was like, yep, don't know shit about cars. And she's like, wait, isn't that a man thing? And I was like, nope. So my theory is, bottom line, it's like if you don't know cars, if you're not in the construction business, and if you don't know how to deal, or if you don't know how to navigate through a Home Depot, you're beta. You're not even on the map of beta, alpha, omega, gamma, you know what I mean? If you don't know how to deal, or like I said, if you don't know how to navigate through a Home Depot, you shouldn't exist. As a man, at least. Might as well identify as a keyboard. So, I went into a Home Depot this morning, and I literally just had to buy tape. I had to buy packing tape, and I had to buy double-sided tape. Double-sided tape, if you don't know, it's just like some stupid, like, it's like really super sticky. That shit works like crazy. But anyway, tape, not important, conversation. So I think they should literally put a sign on the outside of every Home Depot, and it should literally say, if you are not Chuck Norris, you're not allowed inside of Home Depot. If you're not Chuck Norris, stay 1,500 feet away from the premises. So anyway, I'm like, well, not Chuck Norris. Also looking at a watch that doesn't exist, but I'm like, okay, not Chuck Norris, but I'm just gonna sneak my way into Home Depot. So I stealthily sneak my way into Home Depot, and I'm looking for tape. And so I'm looking for tape, and I'm literally walking down like the nail section. Hey man, you don't need to walk down the nail section for tape. But anyway, I found tape after at least 15 minutes, so becoming less of a man. This is also now becoming a low T podcast. So also the tape was in the paint section. Oh, forgot I needed to paint my tape. Okay, so I find the tape. Also, I spent $24 on tape. The roll for it's just not necessary. Nope. Don't need to spend $24 on tape. Just, nope, not necessary. So whatever, I leave, and and shit, and I'm just like, well, spent $25 on what could have been food. What could have been lots and lots of coffee. And luckily though, my job will compensate me for that, so that'll be cool, and I can get lots and lots of coffee again. I can get at least, let's see, almost 7 drinks, maybe 8 drinks. I probably get 8 coffees. No, if you add the cents, probably make that like 6 coffees. Oh, dude, this chocolate almond milk is saving me. But anyway, so, dude, bottom line, if you're not Chuck Norris, don't even try stepping foot into Home Depot. You'll die. You'll die by actual Chuck Norris. He'll like jump from the ceiling and duct tape your head shut, and then it'll just explode. So just don't do it. I swear, you'll die. Promise. Dude. So then I found a new coffee shop today. After I got my after I got my duct tape. I was not duct tape. See, I'm already thinking of dying by duct tape. By Chuck Norris. Dude, is Chuck Norris alive, by the way? That motherfucker has to be so old, but literally still in shape. I have to, just for curiosity reasons, I have to see how old Chuck Norris is. Also, the first Google search. Crazy. So popular. The man is 78. The man is 78. What's his net worth? Probably way too much. Chuck Norris net worth. Oh, he's worth 70 million. Too much. Too much. Way too much. Cool. Scared of Chuck Norris. Oh, dude, the weather's really hot over here in Jersey, man. Dying. It's I swear to dude, the world is gonna blow up in like at least 10 years. 10 years. 10 years max, the world is gonna blow up. Yesterday was nice though. Yesterday was real nice. Even though I was gonna talk to you about what the hell happened today. Really nothing important. I got a new coffee from a new coffee shop. It's not Starbucks though. Not Starbucks. Not Starbucks. I only get one drink and one drink only, and that's my baby iced Americano. You won't catch me getting another fucking coffee. I'm not getting another fucking coffee. No, I got a cold brew though. I got a cold brew. I put almond milk in it. I love almond milk, but that like it mixed with coffee, unless it's like a sweetened almond milk, it's no good. I've had to put sugar in it, but I don't like putting sugar in my coffee, dude. That sweet shit, you know what I mean? Like sugar's a cancer. Sugar is gonna be the cancer of this world. Dude, fuck it. You know? Sugar's in everything. You even gotta be careful with sugar and fruit. It's bad. You can't eat too much fruit these days. It's bad for you. It's really bad. So you gotta be careful with that shit. I don't know fruit's so fucking good for you, but like, if you're eating too much fruit, like, I don't know quantities, but definitely know too much fruit's not good for you. And I think with watermelon, it's just like, I don't think there's a lot of sugar in watermelon. I think it's just like, if you eat too much, I think like there's like a lot of water that builds up in your gut, and that's no good. So even water turns out to be bad for you, dude. Unless you're a camel, you can just store that shit in your back. So weird. You have a back belly on your, or you have a belly on your back. Why do you have a belly on your back? And then if you have like the two humps, you have two bellies on your back. Okay, hey, here's an idea. Turn your back upside down and then turn your neck the other way so it works out. Or not. Nope. Just kidding. Keep your head the same way, just turn your back. But yeah, I just found a new coffee shop and then I just fucking worked with my boss because he fucking, I don't know, he's just likes to meet up with me and shit. He told me I was doing good in the company and he was like, yep, be careful, you're gonna get a raise. I'm like, not gonna be careful, I'm gonna look for that raise. So that's work. But no, yesterday the weather's been nice, dude. It was cool yesterday. It's getting a little bit hotter this week though. Fucking hate the humid ass weather though. Like the heat can stay, the humidity just rises. But yesterday was nice. I took my dogs on walks. Ginger, who's my pit bull, she's 3. Jax is 4. He's my lab. Unless Ginger's 2 and Jax is 3. No, yeah, Jax is 3, Ginger's 4. Ginger is a little meatball pit. She has so much energy. Jax licks his own dick, and he has energy, but he's just chill. He doesn't really do shit. But I took Ginger on a run first because I felt like shit because I played Fortnite for way too long. Also addicted to Fortnite, even though I get so angry at it. So I ran with Ginger because I felt like a piece of garbage. That fucking pitbull literally is the Energizer Bunny, but in dog form. So fucking annoying, but so cute. So that's Ginger. Took her on like a nice 40-minute run. Dog literally doesn't run out of energy. So fucking annoying. And then Jax was like, nah, bro, we can just walk. So we walked. He shit on someone's front lawn. I pretended to pick it up. Not gonna say where because people might be watching that live close to me. Fucking Monka S. That's a Twitch term. If you're not from Twitch, then get your life together. And then we were walking, and we're on like a main road, and if you live on a main road, find somewhere else to live. How would you ever want to live on a main road? Fuck you, dude. So much traffic, honestly, dude, and like pulling out of your driveway. Oh God, you must hate yourself to live on a main road. Jesus. I live in a cul-de-sac. Like I live in the shit where the street is a circle. Oh, it's a blessing. No one bothers me. No one bothers me. It's so nice. But yeah. So we're walking on the main road, but there's a sidewalk, so it's cool. We didn't have to get hit by a car. I like not getting hit by cars. It's nice. I live, even though I'm dead on the inside. So we're walking, and we are walking, and fucking, what the fuck? Oh, I just heard shit. I just heard some audio that I didn't want to hear. So we're walking, and dude, we're walking by this dude's house, and he's like walking to his car with his daughter. And Jax, he's on my left. He's by the curbside. He's by the road. He crosses in front of me on this dude's lawn. He's not a dog to lift his leg and take a piss. Dude, he fucking lifts his leg, and he just fucking leaks all over this dude's lawn and stares this guy right in his freaking eyeballs. And this guy had to do a double take. He's like, is that a dog pissing on my lawn right now? And Jax, my dog, looked at him in the face, became a human, and said, hey man, I'm pissing on your lawn right now. And then I had to stand behind Jax and say, hey man, I'm sorry, but my dog is pissing on your lawn right now. And then after that guy did the double take, he said, oh, your dog is pissing on my lawn right now. And then in unison, we all said together, hey man, Jax is pissing on your lawn right now. So, it was the funniest fucking thing. I was like, oh, hey man, sorry. And like, the guy was like, it's all right. And then I was like, Jax, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, no, Jax, not on the front lawn. I actually didn't even notice that the guy was out in the front yet. And then when I said that, I looked up and the guy was there. He was just like, fucking, his eyeballs kind of widened up, but he didn't believe it. I was like, well, at least he didn't shit on your front lawn. And at least I didn't leave it there. dude, because Jax likes to fucking shit in the beginning of the walk, and then I have to carry that fucking shit everywhere I go. And that's just fucking annoying. I don't want to carry my dog's shit throughout the whole walk. And guess what I'm not going to do? I am not going to carry my dog's shit throughout the whole walk. So PSA to all the people that I freaking might live near in the near future. You better hope I don't walk Jax on your front lawn in the beginning of the walk, because guess what? He's shitting and I'm not cleaning it. Now, am I that guy that doesn't clean my dog shit? Only sometimes. No, I usually do. It's just that it was on a road and it was on a main road and no one was looking. So I just fucking skedaddled. I said, yo, Jax, let's get the fuck out of here. And we dipped. So that was my walk with Jax. I love walking my dogs, dude. Like fucking, yo, here's the thing. Nature is sick. Go outside and breathe fresh air instead of looking at Instagram all day. Instagram created this new feature where it tells you you've caught up with all the posts from, or like all the previous posts. That's literally Instagram saying, hey, dude, go do something else. They're saying, hey, bro, you're a fucking loser. Figure it out. So, bottom line, the summary of yesterday and today, dude, my fucking dog's a gangster, and you're a pussy if you're not Chuck Norris and you're not going into Home Depot. So, that's a summary of yesterday and today, for sure. There was a story that I just read today. Hold on, let me freaking slurp the hell out of this chocolate milk. Dude, how do people talk for so long and like not take a break? I'm actually dying. On my buddy's podcast, he like drinks scotch. Maybe I need to start drinking alcohol. Unless that'll dry me out even more. Oh shit. Ooh. Alright, now we had a very intense first 30 minutes of the podcast. I usually try and go for an hour. For the most part, I'm spitting off the brain. Sometimes I have notes. Yo, I fucking listened to a podcast the other day, and if this gentleman is listening and he hears what I have to say right now, he made a comment about people who have notes about podcasts. Now, this isn't a shot at you, but I have notes. And if you think that I'm a quitter and that I'm a pussy because I have notes, then guess what you're doing? You're not only sucking me, but you're sucking me so hard that I see your teeth through my butthole. Okay? And that's just bottom line. Now you know who you are, and I love you to death, and it's only a joke, but I'd still like to see if you could suck me so hard that your teeth come out of my butthole. Okay, fair enough. Fair game. Fair game. So funny. Now there's a story I just read earlier, and I was infuriated, and I wasn't going to start the podcast with it because it's a little sad. So what I want to talk about, I think it's both United and American. I think maybe it's more American Airlines that's infamous for it, but it could be United now that jumped on board, or vice versa, or they're literally hand in hand saying, hey, let's go out and kill dogs in the fucking storage unit down below in our planes. But now, story has erupted that JetBlue has almost killed a fucking French bulldog. But like I said, it was freaking, what was it? Yeah, it was either American or United that had multiple stories about dogs being almost killed on these plane rides and shit, or actually some that actually did die because they couldn't breathe or they had no water, or I think all stories are pretty much lack of oxygen because, hey man, you're putting them in a cage and they're going into a dark container. Guess what? You can't live like that. Not even for a few hours, because guess what? You die because you don't get oxygen. So hey, dumb idea. Also, if you're a person that brings your dog on a plane, guess what? You should fucking go down there with them. And if you die, so what? You're dead. Oops. Sorry. Now is that harsh? Yeah. But you know what? If you're going to fucking treat a being with a life like that, you deserve the same fucking shit. And I don't feel bad. Literally, don't feel bad. Real quick, there was also a story of I think it was rhino poachers that were out and about. I don't know where, but I think lions. I think it was like two lion or like a lion or like a pack of lions ate two rhino poachers. I couldn't have been happier. Fuck poachers, you know. Anyway, so is United. United that kills fucking dogs and shit. I mean, they don't fucking do it on purpose, but like they should know better not to fucking put them in like those goddamn storage units. Fucking idiots. Pretty sure American had stories like that too. Also fucking idiots. But yeah, on the same topic of animals, poachers, rhino poachers were killed by lions, and I smiled. I smiled because I'm sick in the head. Or maybe I'm not, because poachers are fucking devils in human bodies. Anyway, so let me get back to the story. JetBlue had a new story. I'll read this fucking little headline here from Barstool Sports. I don't follow Barstool, but it just came up on my headline or on my Twitter. But yeah, a French bulldog was on the verge of dying on a JetBlue flight because of a lack of oxygen, but was saved thanks to a quick thinking flight attendant. Now, most flight attendants are fucking retarded. And now I just use the R word, retarded. Now, if you're offended, don't be, because I have a cousin with autism and he's smart as shit. If you take offense to that, I'm not using it in the sense of saying like, oh, look at this retard. I'm saying like, oh, this is a dumb idea and these people are dumb as shit. So if you get offended, fuck off. So yeah, flight attendants are stupid as shit. If you click the link, there's more on the story. I'll read that as soon as I slurp this. Oh, liquid is so important for your vocal cords. Ugh. Okay. The French bulldog named Darcy was on a flight from Florida to Massachusetts. Hey, that's really fucking far, by the way. On Thursday, when she started showing signs of distress, according to his owner, wait, what? According to his owner, Michelle Burt. Fucking idiot, dude. 3-year-old bulldog's tongue began to turn blue and she was having difficulty breathing. Hey, dude, it's a puppy. Literally has not fully developed lungs and shit. Now, also, French bulldogs, they have like short noses, so I also heard like that's a reason why a lot of these animals have trouble breathing on planes. Also, you're taking them like tens of thousands of feet in the fucking air. Hey, dude, not a lot of oxygen up there. Don't take them up. We are all affected by cabin pressure and oxygen fluctuations, human, canine, and feline, etc. But the fact that the attendants were responsive and attentive to the situation may have saved Darcy's life. Oh, no shit. No fucking shit. Bert wrote on her Facebook page. Hey, man. Let me read that again. But the fact that the attendants were responsive and attentive to the situation may have saved Darcy's life. Oh, no shit. Oh, the fact that they gave her an oxygen. Oh, then they literally gave her an oxygen mask. They put an oxygen mask over the dog's face. So fucking dumb these people are, man. I can't. The fact that they put this there. I'll summarize the sentence. I'll put it in simpler terms. The fact that the attendants put an oxygen mask on the dog that had no oxygen's face probably saved his life. Shit. Fucking idiots. I'm so angry. I read this for the first time and I was livid. Livid. I still am internally, but I'm a little cool externally, but still. Fucking retard. Ugh. I don't want to say the word anymore, but really angry. The crew came to the rescue with an oxygen mask for Darcy. The photos, which have since spread across social media, show the bulldog being treated for hypoxia. The photos are cute, Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna... I can't wait to see who wrote this fucking article. But hypoxia, a lack of oxygen in the body, can be deadly. I'm fucking up. Ask me how mad I am. Ask me if I want to strangle the person who wrote this article. I placed the mask over her face, and within a few minutes, she became alert, and after a short time, she didn't want the mask, Michelle said. I believe crew members Renaud and Diane saved the life. Some may reduce the value of the life because Darcy is a canine. I do not. Yeah, that's fucked up. People do that. People definitely do that 100%. They're like, oh, it's just a dog. No. It's not just a dog. My dogs, Jax and Ginger, they're not just dogs, dude. When you adopt, dude, especially if you adopt. Now, if you buy dogs, fucking nope. Don't buy dogs. Don't breed and then fucking sell dogs. Adopt, dude. Adopting dogs, like, you're doing a lot more, I think, when you adopt. 100%. I don't just think. I know. Come on. You're saving them. You're saving dogs, man. When you breed and then sell, you're an asshole. But, fuck. Oh my god. But yeah, people are definitely like, oh, it's just a dog. Hell no, dude. I had a dog before Jax and Ginger. Her name was Trixie. She was a 7-year-old husky when we first got her. We rescued her. I thought that dog was the love of my life. And now I fucking, dude, most chill dog ever. I played with her in the snow. She loved the snow, man. Fucking so in love with her. I had to watch when I was staring, like, I was face to face with her when we put her down. Cause she had like cancer and she had like tumors all over. But, dude, you find a connection with a dog. If you just like get a dog to get a dog, dude, fuck. I have such mean thoughts. I'm not gonna say them, but like, you're a piece of shit. Okay, if you just get a dog to say, I have a dog, fuck off. Okay, fuck off. Anyway, there's more to the article. I feel like these days, anytime I hear about a plane in the news, it's either crashing or there's some sort of altercation on board, which the airline is clearly at fault. Not this time. A French bulldog named Darcy was experiencing hypoxia. I think it's pronounced hypoxia. Or hypoxia. It's probably hypoxia. Hypoxia. I'm going to say hypoxia. You can't stop me. Dog was experiencing hypoxia, which is a loss of oxygen in the body for those scoring at home, and the dog passed out mid-flight. Look at that, bro. Damn. Next to one of the family members passing out, this has to be one of the worst things to possibly happen on a flight. Imagine your dog dying on your flight. Dude, that's a terrible feeling, 100%. I would never be able to fly again. I'd feel guilty for the rest of my life because obviously I was the reason my dog and I were on the plane. Thankfully, one of the crew members was actually thinking. The flight attendant named Renaud asked the pilot for the oxygen to be turned on. He deployed the mask and gave Darcy some fresh air. In mere moments, Darcy was awake and active again. My man, Renaud, saved the fucking day because he was actually a flight attendant with a functioning brain. There's a picture with the attendant and then with Darcy. Could you imagine this happening on Spirit Airlines? You want oxygen for free? Are you insane? Just throw the dog out in the garbage and move on. Does Spirit Airlines even have flight attendants anymore? Oh, this is from Barstool. Oh my fucking god! I know the person that wrote this article. I kind of hate him. Well, I kind of hate what he wrote. I kind of hate some of the shit that he wrote. I kind of hate some of the shit that was written. Like, well, this was quoted. I don't know. Some of the oxygen is a no fucking brainer. But yeah, someone from my hometown actually fucking writes for Barstool. But yeah, so just here's the bottom line. If you have a dog and you're going somewhere and it requires you to fly, you either get a dog sitter or you don't fly. Bottom fucking line, dude. You 100%. I know people do it all the time, and sure, like lots and lots of dogs and cats, they make it, but like, here's an idea: don't fucking bring the dog. Now I'm cursing a lot, and I try not to do it on the podcast, but like, listen, rated R podcast, and guess what? This shit's important to me because I have dogs, and I care for dogs and shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Literally, if you're gonna put your dog in the fucking bunker or down below, you're going down there with them. And the temperatures are cold. Temperatures can get hot in the summer. You should fucking suffer with them if they're gonna fucking go down there. Okay. Or if you have a dog and if you have to like move and you have to fly, guess what? You're putting the dog up for adoption. You're not allowed to have that dog anymore because that shit's just way too fucking dangerous. Okay. I don't fucking care. And if the dog dies, guess what? You should not be allowed to own a dog anymore. Or you should fucking bungee jump from a fucking bridge and have the bungee jump break. Okay, that's that. That's a story about the dog. I'm over it. I get heated about animal stories, man. I hate when that shit happens. I immediately saw like the initial picture was a dog with an oxygen mask, and I thought it was gonna say like, "Oh, dog dies after not having enough oxygen." I was gonna freak out. I'm not gonna fly anymore. I'm not flying anymore. I'm gonna drive everywhere. You want me to drive to Asia? See you there. Taking a submarine. Bye. If I don't have to fly anywhere, guess what? Not flying. So, so annoying, man. Anyway, World Cup semifinals is tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. It's July 10th. It is England and another team versus Croatia and another team. Now, I'm going to quickly look it up and fact check myself because I don't want to sound stupid. I should have been prepared. Didn't think I was going to talk about World Cup because I don't want this to be a super duper sports fucking podcast. But guess what? I'm doing it anyway. Know anything that's happening. So everyone just be quiet for a minute while I figure out what teams are about to play. Okay, and we're back. So, while we took a quick break, France and Belgium play tomorrow. That is July 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern in the semifinals. And then on Wednesday, we have Croatia and England. Now, England fans are going crazy. And they're saying, as I crack my neck, and you probably heard it, England fans are saying the funniest thing I think I've heard, and it's literally just 3 words, and it's not actually, they're not funny words, but I think it's a funny thing because now it can be made a meme. But everyone's saying it's coming home. All the UK and England fans, they're all saying it's coming home. That's the new saying. That's the new saying. It's coming home. Now, I'm not a soccer guy. I haven't watched any of the World Cup. I think that's partially because USA isn't in it. Now, when it comes to sports, I guess I'll support USA, but like anything else, don't really care. Not a big politics guy. I could give a squirt or two about it. So, when it comes to sports, I'll watch. Now, I'm a sports guy, but like as I come to realize the shit that people do for sports, the shit that people do for World Cup is insane, dude. People light shit on fire. Like you think like when a team wins like a championship or like when a team loses in the finals in the States is crazy. Like you think that shit, like, okay, like let's say like a hockey team wins some shit, and like they're like, you know, flipping a car, or like when they're like rocking a police car, or like, you know, they bring down like a light pole. That shit's pretty crazy, but like the shit that people do in like Croatia when their team wins in the World Cup can probably start an earthquake, or can probably start a fucking mini tsunami. Literally, not like world disasters will literally start to happen when a country's team, and World Cup wins. Now, so dangerous. Um, if you want to let me know who your team is, feel free. Definitely not a definitely not a big soccer guy, but I will. I would like to see whose teams is whose. Like I said, I probably would have supported USA if they were in it, but they were too busy jerking around. I don't know what they were doing, but I don't know who. I don't know. I think when I was younger, I think back in like 2006 when I like pretended to like soccer. Um, I think I was like a French supporter. And I was a big Netherlands guy too. I don't know why. I think I like the combination of like orange and white in terms of their jerseys because I think those were their colors. And I just like the French because I think I like the French because they were all fast when I played FIFA. When I played the FIFA game, they were all fast players, and I just played for the players with speed, and the French were so fast, and I just played with them. So that was the reason I like French. I like France, so I'm probably gonna root for the France. The French. The French. English is hard. It's getting late for the kid. So yeah, World Cup starts. World Cup semi start tomorrow. I'll probably root for the French. But yeah, dude, it's coming home. That fucking saying, dude, it's so funny. I have a friend from UK. And he even says like he's tired of hearing it. He's like, it's instilled in my brain. That he's like, it's instilled in my brain now. And like he's even getting tired of it. Because everyone says it. It's like when you're walking down the streets and you're just like, I'm gonna butcher this accent, by the way. It's just like, oh, hello, mate. You're walking down the street and then fucking someone's just like, oh, it's coming home. Now, terrible fucking accent. I also have another friend from UK, and he says that I'm the worst at a UK accent, but I'd like to think I'm okay. Now, if you think I'm bad, guess what you're doing? You already know the answer. Don't need to repeat it. Overplayed. But you're sucking me. So if he says like he just hears it too much, and you could literally just be like grabbing a drink at a bar or something, and you'd be like, oh, you want one of the It's Coming Homes with a little bit of It's Coming Home on top. Or if you're at a restaurant, one of the specials for like the soups, we have the black bean, and we have the freaking tomato soup, and then we have the It's Coming Home. So way too much. So yeah, that's just a really fucking dumb saying. Like, you know what else comes home? Me, after I'm done with a day of work. You know what else comes home? A kid, after he's done with school. After he's done with school, and then you know what he does? He plays video games. You know what else he does? He probably eats a peanut butter sandwich. He eats a peanut butter sandwich. I have a friend who says sandwich like this. He says sandwich, like with a G. Hey man, where the fuck does the G come from? This isn't lasagna. Not the word lasagna. Literally, where the fuck does that G come from? It's like that Lil Wayne song. Bit real G's moving sideways like lasagna. I know that's like he's from New York. He's originally from New York, so he's like, oh, it's a New York thing. I'm like, nope, it's not. Don't say that. We're not New York. So, yeah, he's like, sandwich. Hey, man. Nope, it's sandwich. But, yeah, dude, the fucking term, it's coming home. So that's the World Cup. That's sports. I'm your host, ESPN reporter, Jake McFap. Oh, also in the FIFA, what was it? I think it was like maybe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think it was like maybe 3 weeks ago. There's just so much shit going on, and like, listen, I'm all for it. Like, I get it. It's so fucking shitty, there's, you know, with the whole like Me Too thing, I get it, man. Like, it's you know, it's so dirt shit fuck, you know what I mean? But a couple weeks ago, I think it was maybe three, there was a reporter in one of the foreign countries for FIFA, the World Cup. She was reporting on one of the games and like post victory for like some country, and she was reporting. She was talking about like I don't know. It was in another language, so I really couldn't tell you. But it caught wind on the Twitter of mine, and you know how like when and no, it happens in US too. Like if there's like a an attractive female reporter, whether it's for new like just general news or like sports, um some random ass fucking dickhead will just like run up and like say some shit in the background, or he'll just be like or that one time and this kid was iconic. He like ran in the background. Was it in the background or was it just like right in the mic? He was just like fucking right in the pussy. No, that shit was fucking funny. Now that's very offensive. Like that shit, people take offense to that, but like that shit was fucking funny. Or fucking right in the pussy. No, that was very fucking funny. That was iconic. You look that up on YouTube. Fucking first you'll find in the first video. But this this foreign like sports reporter for the World Cup, she was reporting on like I guess a post game win, talking about the people of the country celebrating how it like I guess was good for the people and whatnot. And like this dude, he comes up and like I said, this woman was attractive. And he comes up and like I said, this happens here in the States sometimes, and like you'll see the guy come up and like he'll give the reporter a kiss on the cheek, and like for the most part, most reporters are cool with it. And I don't know if that's because like they just have to play it cool so they keep their job and like they can't react. Or like sometimes they're just generally like chill people and just be like, oh ha ha ha, like it's whatever, it's just a kiss on the cheek. But now I think with today, a lot of people are just like finding their voice and like speaking up about maybe some past shit that's happened to them. And I think that's important. You know, if something has happened to you, I think it's definitely smart to come out and talk about it. Um, but uh, the argument here was this guy in this foreign country, he did that. He came up and he kissed this reporter on the cheek, and it looked like he grabbed her like on the shoulder just like to stabilize because this dude was big. He had fucking C cup titties, and he had a belly that looked like Snorlax, and um, it just looked like he wanted to just like not grab hold of her in terms of like you know in an overly physical way, but just like I don't know, just so he didn't knock her over or just so like he could stabilize her. I don't know, really weird, but he grabbed her, and it looked like he grabbed like her elbow area from the side, but after a couple of like watches of it, and this is what the video like the caption of the video called for, it was like random fan like comes up and kisses and gropes reporter. Now I feel like the term grope is being or probably will be thrown around very like very loosely. Now the kiss on the cheek, I feel like that's now sure you shouldn't be going around kissing people randomly. That shit's kind of weird. Now it's just like everyone just gets so fucking like offended so easily, and like they're all so like triggered so fast. It's just like some random. No, sure, I wouldn't want some fucking random ass stranger kissing me on the cheek, but like, I guess it's situational. It's the World Cup. People are fucking off the shits. This guy didn't look like he was fucking drunk and beaten up. This guy looked like he was a fucking nicely well done man. I don't know. He just looked like some fucking fat. I don't know. I don't know. He looked like he was cleaned up. He wasn't like some bum. But I don't know. He grabbed this girl by the elbow, kissed her on the cheek. Now it's unwarranted. He definitely shouldn't have done it. But I don't know if you. It's just like if you did this shit like fuck like I don't know 5 years ago, people didn't give a shit. People probably like all laughed at it together. But now if you do this shit now, people are like, oh, what the, oh, send him to jail. I don't know. The bottom line in like a story like that is probably, oh, and the whole thing with the whole groping thing. Like it looked like he grabbed her elbow, but after a couple views, it did maybe look like he got some like side tit, some side boob. But I don't know if that was his intention. The way that she was holding it was, I think it was the mic. She was holding the mic with like her left arm or her left hand, and he came from her left, so like he probably tried to grab her elbow, and like the way that she was holding, I don't know. I can't defend the guy. I don't fucking know this random ass foreign dude, and I'm not defending what he did. I'm not saying fucking you should just go up and to kiss random ass fucking reporters that are good looking because your team won a soccer game, because some random ass famous soccer players won a game and you don't even know who they are. Just because you wear some dude's jersey and you have another man's last name on your back doesn't mean you can just randomly kiss girls. But I don't know. I read the fucking caption to that video and I was like, dude, like what? Like girl, like guy kisses and gropes. Like okay, like get to the T of it, Like okay, female reporter gets kissed on cheek, and I mean, I'm not, like I said, I can't defend it. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. I think a lot of news tries to like reach for stories in terms of or trying to go after men that are looking, or they're trying to like find men on like these rape accusations. And I'm not trying to blame the whole Me Too thing because, like I said, it's important that people speak out. But and it's also not just women that it's not only important that women speak out about it. It could definitely happen to men. So if you're a man and shit like this has happened to you, speak up about that too, 100%. Because it definitely cannot only happen to men, or I'm sorry, cannot only happen to women. It can happen to men too. So if you're a man and you've been violated in any way, shape, or form, find somebody to talk to about it. 100%. Do not go unheard. Now I don't know my audience, but if this can reach anybody, I really hope it does, because that's kind of, this is the purpose of the podcast is not just to be a fucking idiot. Yeah, for the most part, I am an idiot, but like, I do have deeper meaning behind this. There is deeper meaning behind this. So, got a little serious at the end. So, and I feel like reports like that. I just like so many report. I don't know. You hear so many like the reports that go on today stop all the reports that went on months ago. Okay, like right, like you hear so many reports of like all this like what like so much political bullshit now, like all these like nuclear bombs, all this Me Too. There's a lot of what like this past month. I don't think we actually heard a lot about like LGBT month in terms of the news. I might have seen like a lot of well, not a lot, but I might have seen like bits and pieces in June. But June was LGBT month, but I don't think I saw too much of it in the news. But I think I saw a lot more prior to LGBT month. But I don't know. You just see like a lot of like so much hate crime and shit. But the one thing that I've seen decrease, which I saw so much of, like months ago, and I can't give you an exact date, but like the whole like Black Lives Matter movement has been silenced on national like media and like national news. It's really weird. It's so weird. And you got to be careful of what you listen to on the news, man. They literally only report like what's important today. Now, when I say like they stop reporting on like the Black Lives Matter movement, it definitely still goes on. But like we're just not hearing about it, of course. And like so many lives are being taken every day. Like there's so many white people dying every day, so many black people dying every day in unjust ways, so many Mexicans, you know what I mean? So many races that are just dying every day, and the news won't talk about it. They only want to talk about the politics that are going on, the economy, Trump this, fucking Kim Jong-un that. It's just all so stupid, man. So be careful what you're listening to on the news and with politics. Now, I'm not a politic guy, so I can't jump too deep into it. So we'll probably just squirt our way out of this one, or slide our way out of this one. We squirt and then we slide. We slide on the squirt, because then I'll start talking out of my ass, because I don't know shit. So all I'm saying is be careful, because there's all the news was Black Lives Matter, and now it disappeared, and now no one, it seemed, I mean, people care, but like news doesn't talk about it, and they made such a big deal, and now it's dead. So watch out. Just fucking watch out, man. Fucking watch out, man. All right, dude. I'm gonna fucking bounce. I'm not even gonna ask for questions live, because I've done that the past 2 weeks. Haven't gotten any serious questions, or a lot of questions in general. All the links, well, not links, but all my social media is down below. I should have mentioned it in the beginning. Follow me on Twitter, 3feetfrompeace _. Follow me on Instagram, Jake Harley. That is JakeHarleyY _. And follow me on Twitch for live streams. I started up a new game on Twitch called Soma. It is a scary game. The developers and creators of Amnesia, if you're familiar with Amnesia, it is a scary first-person game. The creators of Amnesia created Soma, and now I'm playing that on Twitch, so you can probably catch me live playing Soma. I'm going to try and get this uploaded to YouTube in a few days. Look for the YouTube video on Thursday, if you didn't catch all of the live stream here. And I'm hoping that episode 2 gets up to YouTube soon, man. It's being reviewed, so I don't know why it's not up yet. It's annoying. Episode 1 went up really quick. Episode 2 is being annoying, and won't go up. If episode 3 goes up before episode 2, I'm gonna be really angry, and I'm gonna blow a load on my computer for no reason. And that's pretty much all I got. Follow me, or sub to me on YouTube if you want shitty content like my podcast. That is also just 3 feet from peace, no underscore at the end. Like all my videos, because my videos are the best. Just kidding, they're super shit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. Look out for fucking tweets and shit. I don't know. Yeah, fucking YouTube. Also subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Just look up Deep and Raw. On iTunes, there's only 1 episode, but like the shit, fucking rate the shit, do the shit, tell your friends about the shit. Make sure you shit actual and wipe, because wiping is important, and so is shitting, so you can clear out your bowels. Okay, I'm really out of breath, and I need to go drink water. Oh my god. I've been getting some questions about people coming on the podcast. We're only 3 episodes in, and I don't know how I feel about guests yet. But they're all friends that want to be on the podcast, so maybe in the future. I like rocking solo. I'd probably have to get another mic. Don't have another mic. Don't want to invest in one right now, so you can all suck me. Just kidding, that's rude. Maybe in the future, though. But alright, I'm out of here. Later, dudes. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you've watched. And we'll catch you in the next one. I guess. Maybe not. If I decide to do another one on Sunday, I don't know. Hopefully I'll have a good week this week. Oh, actually, we should have a good week this week, because I'm fucking shooting my shot. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Thank you for watching. This is Deep and Raw. I'm your host, Jake. Or 3 feet from peace. Or your fucking daddy, because I'm shooting shots. And enjoy the rest of your week. I'll catch you guys hopefully on Sunday. And we'll see you soon. It is July 9th, 2018. And the next time we do a podcast, it'll be not July 9th. And I'm a fucking idiot. All right. See you later.